Did you know that Christopher Columbus, known as the discoverer of the New World, has a story full of controversy and secrets? In this video, we'll explore his journeys, their impact on history, and uncover different sides of his character. If you're a history enthusiast and want to dive into stories that are often left untold, make sure to subscribe to the channel and join us as we explore the past together. Christopher Columbus. The name is synonymous with exploration, discovery, and a turning point in history. Every October, many in the United States celebrate Columbus Day, commemorating his 1492 voyage across the Atlantic. But beneath the surface of this well-known story lies a darker side, one that's often left out of history books. In school, we often hear the tale of Columbus as the brave Italian explorer who sailed the ocean blue, opening a new world to Europe. But the reality is far more complicated. To understand this, we need to look deeper into what happened after that fateful landing in the Bahamas on October 12, 1492. One of the most significant aspects of Columbus's legacy is his treatment of indigenous people. When he arrived in the Caribbean, he encountered the Taino people. They were peaceful and welcoming, but Columbus quickly saw them as a source of labor and wealth. Columbus and his men demanded gold and other resources, often forcing the Taino into brutal labor. Those who couldn't meet these demands faced violent punishment, mutilation, or even death. Entire communities were enslaved, their lives changed forever. It wasn't just about forced labor. Columbus's expeditions were also marked by severe violence. Reports from his own men describe torture and massacres. Men, women, and even children were subjected to cruelty. Narrator. Many of the Taino were captured and sent back to Europe as slaves. Those who remained faced a life of oppression and despair under the new European rule. The indigenous population, which once thrived, began to dwindle rapidly. The arrival of Columbus also brought unintended consequences, diseases that the indigenous populations had never encountered. Smallpox, measles, and influenza spread like wildfire among the Taino and other tribes. With no immunity, entire communities were wiped out within a matter of years. Some estimates suggest that millions of indigenous people perished due to these diseases, leading to a catastrophic decline in their populations. But Columbus's impact didn't stop with physical violence. He and his successors sought to erase indigenous cultures. Christian missionaries accompanied many of these voyages, aiming to convert indigenous people to Christianity. This meant the suppression of local traditions, languages, and religions. Sacred practices were banned, and indigenous knowledge was often dismissed or lost. The rich cultural heritage of the Caribbean suffered greatly under this new rule. So, why does this side of Columbus's story matter today? Well, in recent years, many people have started to question why we celebrate a man whose actions led to so much suffering. Movements have grown to replace Columbus Day with Indigenous Peoples Day, a day that honors the resilience, history, and cultures of Native peoples. This shift is more than just a change in name. It's an effort to acknowledge the reality of history, to recognize the pain and the resilience of those who endured it. It's about understanding that history isn't just about heroes and villains, but about the full picture, both the achievements and the harm. So, the next time you hear the story of Christopher Columbus, remember that there's more to it than just the discovery of a new world. It's a story of conquest, colonization, and the resilience of the people who survived it. Thank you for watching. If you found this video insightful, make sure to like, subscribe, and leave a comment below. Let us know your thoughts on the legacy of Columbus and what it means to you. Until next time, stay curious.